Alright, welcome back to another video of the F123 and my career, and we are at the Dutch GP trying to find our old setup. We can maybe update it just a little bit. I don't think we have a Dutch setup, matter of fact. Yeah, we don't, so alright, cool. We get to make one nice. Let's see. So 50, 40. Okay. Typical right, and just neutral and then left. 41, 10, 11, 5, 34, 40. Okay. Well, all right, let's see what we're gonna able to do. Round Zandvoort, let's get it. That was pretty good. Fernando Alonso's out of the sport now. Liam Lawson is to Williams now. Just FYA, by the way, because of the middle season transfer pool. That's great, shocking news. Logan Sargent is to Aston Martin now, which is a very, very interesting move that they did. I ain't gonna lie, the Ferraris are looking fast. Like Ferrari's pole position, we're 5th place, so it's not looking too good in that regard. And quali wise, they always have been fast around here in quali, so
we're all ready for tomorrow's race.
Let's see how they do in the race. Only 1/10 down, so it's not a huge difference by any stretch of imagination. By any of the stretch of imagination. Speaking of the Logan and quali pace and all of that, Logan Sargent, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one, man. Just getting them, but also just getting Logan, like as your replacement, that is a huge, huge, huge step back. So they're looking forward towards the long term plan for sure. We're gonna try to get this on this weight reduction engine cover distribution on right after the Monza GP. So heading into Singapore, we're gonna have that on. We're gonna try to get this other engine cover major weight reduction. So hopefully we're gonna be able to get that as well, and then that's gonna be it for this car. This car is gonna be pretty much stacked to the max in regarding of upgrades and stuff. We may get like an engine upgrade on if we can, but other than that, though, it's gonna be pretty much it. That's gonna be wraps. we're looking forward to next season partner up with either this team or some other team. So we'll definitely see about that when the time comes. We obviously we had the re-up with Mercedes, so it's going to be towards the end of the season. Getting paid 11.7 right now, so pretty solid. Just want to win a title for Mercedes.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix.
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe
All right, we got to get back on form. So, medium soft compound tires. Let's go on and get this up one lap over. Let's get it. All red lights are lit around the Dutch Grand Prix. It's a quick light, but we able to time it beautifully. Hamilton able to cover off Norris. He's covering off us slightly. So we just give him enough room to be able to get that #1 position. But we're going to be trying to go on the outside move. Be able to get Lando Norris with P2. Which we made that happen early on. So that's a beauty of a move. We needed to make that happen too, because Lewis Hamilton been rapid in pace regard with the soft compound tires. So we need to stay there with him as much as possible. Get accustomed to racing like this. Oh, we tagged. No. He slowed down on purpose. Come on, dude. Man, like, what are we doing? I may have to seriously just, like, bump, like, simulation damage backs on, bro, because they're just doing dumb stuff, man. You have to put it on, like, reduce or something. The standard would be so flip-floppy, so questionable. I mean, I could just go to just reduce, honestly. Simulation is just so brutal. It's like they brake check you and you barely nudge them and your freaking front wing is gone just like that. So it's kind of whack, to be honest. We'll just restart this race, whatever. We'll take the restart. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're gonna switch our strategy around anyway, so whatever. Just do the whole 9. I have a red flag restart joint. All red lights are lit, and it is go, 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 go. That's our restart sabbatical, basically. We are going to let Lewis lead because he did have the lead before the restart, so we don't want to do him like that. Want to be fair on this championship and be respectful on top of that. He's been here a lot longer. We don't want to jeopardize chances like that. Good deeds within the team and good deeds after we leave the team. So that's going to be our main thing while we're here at Mercedes.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
an open enough gap. I can able to use that. Able to lunge the inside move. I can make that happen. Let's go. Risky move nonetheless, but paid off. Had to time it just right. If you time that just a fraction too late, race over, just like that. Defending like a straight lion.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Now we're doing a good job just maintaining. So focused, so locked in, barely even speaking right now. Right now we got a 1.8 second gap, basically almost 2 second gap from Charles Leclerc already. And we have a 2.2 second gap from Norris. The team that looked like he's trying to challenge us through the Hamilton. We're going to defend that as well. Found that beautifully. In that little bold turn area as well to try to make a pass through there, so we'll defend that as best as we could. Defend off beautifully. And trying to overtake again on that front straight. He's losing heaps of time now, trying to stay with us, so it's our race to lose right here. We just gotta focus, just gotta dial in, get back on form.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Two laps to go, so hopefully the tires can hold up at least about 3 more laps, almost 4 laps, and then we've been able to make a move. But we got the pace, we got that dial.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. You're in first position, front of the pack. Car behind is Lewis. Okay, the gap behind is 1.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs.
So about 8 laps is where it could be at. It's going to be a little less for the medium compound tires, so or roughly the same. So we want to push the limits on these tires and then benefit on the medium tires. Exactly what our plan is going to be as well.
Box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Plus we boxing this lap, so we're going to be trying to box at least around lap 10 or 11. Maybe even try to push it to 12. There's a 29, so we probably got max until about 35, 36. And then these tires are going to go off a cliff. Already at 30 now, so yeah. I don't know. We'll see. $31 and $32. It's gonna be a risk. I'm willing to do it though. We'll go one more lap. Pulling the pin. We'll go one more lap.
Okay, Lewis is in for his stop. Okay, we can't take you right now. Pit next lap. Next lap.
That's what I was trying to tell you, but I guess you can't comprehend that. Uh-oh. That was a beautiful save. I went skateboarding for a little bit. That was a beautiful save.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
No, I dipped, Sherlock. I just did. Got Sherlock Holmes as my race engineer. Thought I was a little over. I'm about to say, uh-oh, race over.
Right, let's go.
Just like that, the race is
That was
over.
a fantastic stop, faster than we were
Slowed it down
expecting.
just in time. All right, here we go. Showtime.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Gotta get ahead of this Ferrari. And both of y'all can fight all y'all want. Y'all lone time rivals. Y'all worry about yourselves. I'm out of here. Gonna get a nice little photo though, or not. Boom, that's a perfect one. Just a photo though, real quick like. There we go. That's a thumbnail. It's a big time race right here. This is gonna define the season. Moving towards the latter stages of the season. Sadly, this is gonna be the last race of simulation damage though.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. Green flag.
Oh, Max Verstappen with a retirement, looks like. He's out of the race. Man, that is unfortunate. About to bring home a pretty solid result compared to their full season that they've been having in season 2. It's been dreadful, to say the least. That is home GP. That is really, really bad stuff. Not good at all. Top of that curve just a little too much. I'm not
Okay,
paying the
that
price.
starts with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh wow, okay, he took him all the way to the
We're
pit
currently
wall.
trailing our
Ooh-wee.
teammate by 1.5 seconds.
That's a big time battle. Gotta get involved with that.
The McLaren drivers just completed a pass for the leader of the race.
Then did that. For the same move of Ravel though. I back out of that one and easily snip my wing. Don't want that to happen.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Just save my ERS. I'm gonna let them battle. Alright, now we're gonna pounce.
Okay, clear.
Try to make our move happen.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Oh, oh wow. Now that was a pass. That was a pass. Oh my goodness. We gotta get that shot right there. That is, oh, that is pinnacle. That, oh my goodness. Jeez, that pass is nice.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Got ahead of him. Let's go. That's huge.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I'm gone. Let's go. Come on. That's a huge bounce back. That is a huge bounce back. A W around the Dutch GP. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Just fantastic.
Let's
Amazing.
go.
You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
Come on. Clutch. That is what you call clutch right there. Just biding your time, waiting until that point where you can make that pass happen. Let's go. And having the pace to catch up after the pit stop. Let's go.
Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
Oh, she's darn right about that. She is darn right about that.
After a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Let's go. Sadly, we got to let go of this simulation damage, sadly. Sadly, man. Just too many brake checks. Too many moments. So, what? At least we know that was one of them races, for sure. One of them races, 100%.
So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Johnson increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Johnson.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Okay. All right. So we finished obviously P1, P2, P3, P2 Lando Norris. P2 Lewis Hamilton. Excuse me. Lando Norris P3. Carlos Sainz. Oh yeah, P5. Charles Leclerc P4. They just basically swapped with the grid swaps and stuff. With where it was placed at the grid. So one moved up, one moved down. Alex able to get big points. He started from P10, moved up to P6. George basically stayed the same. Pierre Gasly able to move up a couple spots from P11 to P8. Sergio basically moved down one spot. Tough form from him right now. Oscar Piastri from P13 to P10. That is huge for the points of McLaren and the constructors and all of that. Liam Lawson able to get P12 from moving up from P14 on the grid, moving up to P12. That is huge. So yeah, it's got a couple of drivers that's definitely moving in the right direction. Sadly, Max Verstappen had the DNF. Fernando Alonso is no longer in the sport, like we said earlier. Liam Lawson had put in a great performance nonetheless. And let's see, Alex Albon able to pick up some big time points, so that moved him up a little bit. And Pierre Gasly and him having a own personal battle for P11 position. Yuki Tsunoda able to pick up 2 points. That was a big talking point from David Croft. Oscar Piastri is finding a little bit of form, but not too much. He's still behind his teammate, 23 points behind, basically. And Max Verstappen and Lando Norris having their own personal battle for P6. Sergio Perez is ahead of them, so yeah, he had a strong start cooling down heavy. So Lando Norris is definitely going to be able to catch him, but he's only 1 point behind Carlos Sainz in P4, so they're fighting for that. Constructors, we have a big margin. I would say McLaren definitely showing a couple pace. I feel like showing some considerable pace. Alfa Romeo is on the heels of Aston Martin. They want to put in a good result. They can easily pass them for fifth in the constructors. Haas and AlphaTauri having their own personal battle for P9. And it looks like Williams and Alpine having their own personal battle for P7 in the constructors. So hopefully you enjoyed this video though, man. It was a banger, I felt like. Y'all like and subscribe to the channel, and see y'all next time.